Welcome back. How are you all? Uh, I'm fine, but please let me know, comment below that you can hear me. I mean, the voice is okay. I will talk about the setup. Actually, Remy gave it to me, my Twitter. So I asked him, can I discuss about this one, my life. After this, I will show you how did I mean, how I used to did my backtest. Okay, I am not a great fan of backtesting, but when I actually backtested the way I did it, I will talk about that. Okay. So before going further, please let me know voice is okay. Can hear me perfectly. Write it down to the comment box. Voice fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So Remy, you are here already. So this is the 15-minute chart, and I am unable to go to 1 minute chart, so I will go to 2 minute chart. It's kind of the same thing. Okay. Before that, I would love to. Walaikum Assalam. Sher Khan, how are you, brother? Hey, brother. Give me FX, okay? FX. How are you, brother? I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for asking, Shir. Long time no see, man. So this is the last fair value gap. I would love to mark that fair value gap because price actually reacted in that fair value gap after the London session started. I mean, from 2, I got the rejection from there, okay? And I will see this one as well. So there is another fair value gap from 2 minute chart. I think I can explain the things over here. It will be helpful. Okay, so don't forget about this I mean this fair value gap. No need to think about this one. Later I will show it to you. Okay, so this fair value gap is important. This is the last fair value gap to that leg. This is the leg to candle, that is consolidation from 15-minute chart. We have lower, I mean lower fair value gap as well, but to that specific run, this is the last fair value gap, this upper fair value gap. So I'm going to 2-minute chart. I'm unable to go to 1 minute chart because the chart, I mean the data is not available. So over here, my question is Remy to you, okay? And this is the London session. It has started from there, okay? I talked about the fair value gap. I told you when, what do you say? Alhamdulillah, brother. Thank you, Share. To zoom out your chart, how do you know which one is meet first fair value gap and which one is the second fair value gap? How do you consider a leg properly? It's very easy. I mean, I actually wait for the price. Okay? Like look over here. I was just looking at the price. When price is coming lower to that leg, specifically that leg, I mark this one. When I see price went through this fair value gap, then I go to that leg. I mark the last fair value gap. I think this is the last fair value gap from this leg. When I see price went through that one, I look this leg. I look for the last fair value gap. So this is the last fair value gap. When price will go through this fair value gap as well, I will look at this this leg, and I will find out the last fair value gap. Maybe this is the last fair value gap. This is the way I mark the fair value gap. I mean the last fair value gap. But if I see price is actually respecting this fair value gap, and it is not able to break that fair value gap, I get confident that this last fair value gap from that leg is going to work. So this is the time when London session will start. So this is the time frame. What I told you. If you see, price has been rejected from the consequent encroachment. Okay, it has been rejected from the consequent encroachment. It went higher. It can come to the upper level of this fair value gap, then went higher. You will take your buy over there. Where will you put your stop loss? Not below this one. If you see there is last fair value, I mean the lowest low. Okay, there is two low. Just think like that way. This is a low, that is a low, okay, that is a low, this is a low, and this is the last low, or like this. So this is the last low. So you will put your stop loss below the lowest low, not this low. You have to put it below this low because this time price can come again. Sorry, This price can come easily and take this low for sell side liquidity, but it is not going to take that low because that is the lowest low. If it is taken, then there is much more probability that market actually gave me the market structure shift over there. So it will actually come here, it will come here, it will retest there, and then it will go lower. That is that is more probability. So it can easily take the low from here, it can do it, but it is not going to take that low, I mean the lowest low. So you will put your stop loss below that low. And where will, when this setup is valid, if you see a very clean buy side liquidity here, okay, I need a very clean buy side liquidity. If I don't see very clean buy side liquidity, I am not going to take that entry. There is no chance to take that entry. You have to find out some buy side liquidity over here, otherwise this setup is not valid. Now when price is over here, let's look at the back. Where is your buy side liquidity? Okay, I would love to mark some buy side liquidity. This high and this high, are they relatively equal high? No, this is not. This is clearly, this is not relatively equal high. This is not clean high. Why, brother? You mark this type of liquidity, I saw so many times. Yeah, I marked it, but I marked it from 15-minute chart, from 1 hour chart, from daily chart. I marked it from 1 minute chart. You will see I always mark the clean sell side liquidity. I mean, if this high can come very near to that high, then I am going to mark that on as my 1 minute buy side liquidity. But this type of big gap, this is not good. Okay, so I will go over there and I will mark that on. So this can be your buy side liquidity. Now look at this over here, brother. It has taken the buy side liquidity from here. It has taken it. Okay, now this is the shallow run. Shallow run is not going to be your target. You can't force your market to go for that shallow run. Yeah, it will go for that shallow run, but when, it is not determined yet, because it has done its job over here. Now it will done the lower part, it will done some kind of job over here to the lower part. Then when the sell side has already taken, then it will go for that shallow run. But if you would love to mark the shallow run for your buy side liquidity, it's not right. To be honest, it's not right. Okay, there is the same thing. It has taken the buy side liquidity, so this is not my buy side liquidity. Here no buy side liquidity, here no buy side liquidity. Now I got a buy side liquidity over here. Okay, from 1 minute chart. Now look at the run from here to here, here to here. Too far. It is too far from the price. Here is the price. It's too far. I need some price very near to that gap. Very near, maybe somewhere here. If that would be the buy side liquidity, I would go for that. But brother, it went higher. It went higher and maybe it has traded some area or something. It has traded over there. Yeah, it has traded over there, but it has maybe traded this fair value gap. Maybe, okay? It has taken, I mean, it went over there to trade that fair value gap. I don't have very clean buy side liquidity so that I can ask price to go over there. Now look at this low. See, this low and this low, they are relatively equal lows from 2 minute chart. Okay, it's from 2 minute chart, but it is very near to 1 minute chart. That's why I'm using 2 minute chart. I am not able to show you from 1 minute chart because I don't have the data. I have the data until 18th November and this is 13th November, so I don't have the data. Look at this low. They are very clean. This is the clean sell side liquidity of relatively equal lows. This is your liquidity. Now if you mark this low and this low, no, this is not relatively equal lows. This low has taken over here. This is the shallow run. I will go for the shallow run, but when price will be very near to that shallow run, then I will be sure that market is going to take that shallow run. But I can't force market to come here to take that shallow run. I can force market to come here to take that sell side liquidity because this is very near from here to here. Look, very near over here. Now if you compare this sell side liquidity and this buy side liquidity, look at the distance from that gap. See the distance, this is the distance. So you have to be careful to marking your buy side liquidity. Now if you ask me for buy here, I'm not agree with you. I totally am not agree with you. Why I'm not agree, brother? The first thing is, it is very far from the gap. If this buy side liquidity is from 15-minute chart, I'll go to 15-minute chart one more time. Now look at 15-minute chart. Do you see any buy side liquidity over here from 15-minute chart? I don't see any buy side liquidity from here. I can ask market to go and take the buy side liquidity if that buy side liquidity is from higher time frame. Yeah, for me 15-minute is higher time frame. I don't see any clean buy side liquidity over here. It is very clean from 15-minute chart as well. Look at the sell side liquidity. From 15-minute chart, it is also very clean. 3 candle, that means it's near about 45 candle. 45 candle has made this liquidity. Okay, 45 candle takes to make that liquidity. Here only 10 candle. 10 candle has made that buy side liquidity, and it is also not noticeable. Look at this low. This is noticeable, clean lows. But look at this, where this buy side liquidity has taken, I mean placed. It is just a candle, nothing else. It is not significant at all comparing this liquidity. So what do you think? Which one is more obvious? This buy side liquidity or this sell side liquidity? What should be your target when price is inside the, what to say, the London session? Are you going to take buy? Why you are going to take buy? Because market has been rejected from the constant encroachment, tap to the upper level of that fair value gap. That's why you are going to take that buy. Okay, no problem. You can take that buy. You can take that buy. But where is your liquidity? Where market is going? How do you know where market is going? So if you ask me, no, I'm not going for the buy here. Now, if you ask me, then brother, why you are going to sell? No, I'm not going to sell as well. I am not going to sell as well over here. Why? Look at this 15-minute run. Okay, do you see any fair value gap over here? Let me actually check. There is a very small fair value gap over here, but I told you that I don't go that type of fair value gap. I love this type of fair value gap. This type of fair value gap I love, but that type of fair value gap I don't like. Now there is any other fair value? No, there is no other fair value gap to that leg. Yeah, there is a fair value gap over here, but market never went over there, so I don't think so I should talk about that fair value gap. As market didn't go at any, it didn't reach in at any 15-minute fair value gap, so I have no sell setup as well. I'll go to 2-minute chart one more time. What price has done over here? It went lower. Where did it go? Just look at this run from 2-minute chart. Okay, I don't know what happened in 1-minute chart, but from 2-minute chart I can see this is the last fair value gap. To that leg, this is the last fair value gap. It came to that fair value gap, then it went higher. Okay, so when it is going higher, why you are looking for buy here? I'm not looking for buy, as I don't have any buy side liquidity over here, so I'm not looking for buy. What I'm doing, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. It went higher, so no problem. I use this 15-minute last fair value gap. I would love to use that. I would love to see if I get any setup over here for sell side when price is actually falling. It is falling. I would like to see, is there any setup over here to take sell? I didn't get any setup. I don't know about 1-minute chart, was there any setup or not? But if I don't get any setup, I'm not going to take anything. I'm not going to do anything over here. So I have very clean sell side liquidity over here. Remy, is it clear, brother? Now you ask me one more question. How do you know it will be slopy? As there was no news. Okay, I have already told you there are two ways you will expect the sloppiness beforehand. There is only two way, in my opinion. Maybe there is some more way as well, but my experience tell me there is two way to find out the sloppiness beforehand. What is that? Either there will be any news, big news before the big news, and after the big news you can expect the sloppiness. So you already know in beforehand when the news will release. Okay, so it is very easy to know that from the forex calendar you will get the news time. Now there is another way you will know about the sloppiness. How do you know that? You have to go to the 15-minute chart. Okay, this is 15-minute chart. Now look at this candle before 2 p.m. I mean 2 a.m. Look at this candle. What do you see? There is a wick above the candle. There is a wick below the candle. This candle, wick above the candle, below the candle. This one, I have one wick above the candle. Don't have the wick below the candle. No problem. Very big wick, very big wick, big wick, big wick, big wick, big wick, big wick, big wick. Every single candle. Look at every single candle. Now look over here. Not over there actually. That is also the slopiness. Here is also slopiness. Where is no slopiness? Okay, look over here. What do you see here? Yeah, this it has a wick. Does it have any wick above the candle? No. It has a wick. Does it have any long wick below the candle? No. One wick, no wick. One wick, no wick. One wick, no wick. Below wick, above no wick. This is not slopiness. This is clean price action. Look over here. Every single candle. Look at every single candle. It has long wick above the body, long wick below the body. Now I will go 2-minute chart. In 15-minute chart we saw that. Okay, what we see in 2-minute chart? Slopiness. Slopiness. This is slopiness. Pure slopiness. Now from here market actually fall. I will go to 15-minute chart one more time. Okay, look at the time, 8:30. So from 8:30 we got the big run. Okay, let's see. So where is 8:30? This is 8:30 candle. Okay, a small wick, big body, little slopiness, little bit slopiness, big run. I will go to 2-minute chart 1 minute time. See the slopiness over here. Is it clear, brother? The slopiness over here, big run, slopiness. So when you are seeing, just let it load one question bar reply. This is your sign for slopiness. Wait for giving you a very nice candle. Look over here. This is very nice candle. See, it doesn't have wick on its both side. Until here we got the slopiness. Then it stopped to give you the slopy price action. So you are getting sure that okay, maybe market is going to be okay again. But look at here. Every single candle has wick on its both side. This is the sign of your slopiness. Now, how do you know that it is going to be slope? How do you know? Just let me remove this one as well. So this is the first 15-minute candle. I got a very small body, big wick. No problem. I'm waiting. Now it's okay. I am expecting okay. Maybe market is okay. Okay. I will wait for. I'm waiting for a setup. Then this candle, what it has made? Wick, wick. Both of side I have the wick. Then okay, I have both of the side wick, very small body, big wick. So it is still sloppy price action, sloppy price action. Both side we have the wick. Is it hard to mark the sloppiness? Until it is doing this type of thing, you have to avoid the trade. Wait for, I mean, wait for the clean price action. It's very easy, brother. Anybody has any question? Fair value talking about here, is it upper fair value gap or second one? Second one, brother. In which time frame we can go for the shallow run? Why do you need shallow run? I told you to avoid the shallow run because shallow run trading is very hard, but you can go for that when market is very near to that run. Go for the clean one. I always request you. That is the reason I try to avoid something. Sometimes I take some entry and I can't explain them because if I talk about them then you will think this is very easy, but shallow trading is very hard. Go for the clean trade, clean buy side, clean buy side or clean sell side. Go for them. You don't need to go for the shallow run. To be honest, brother. Yeah, maybe you are going to miss some trade, but so what? If you can avoid the losing entry, obviously that is good for you, right? In this time frame, can we go for the, okay, I think yes, I should be more careful with the liquidity. I saw clear one where there was none. Yeah. Okay, Remy, I think you got your point. I mean, you find out why I told you that there was no nothing. Okay, just give me a cent. Bro, how do we know if PDRA will hold? Brother, I don't talk about the PDRA because I don't trade the PDRA. That's the thing, brother. The PDRA is, look over here. This is the slopiness. The weeks are just telling me I'm going to be slopy. Sure, I actually don't trade depending on the PDRA. Okay, premium discount array I don't trade them. Mohan Rao, same question. What is the question? Tell me, ask me again, then I will try to reply you. One more time, please ask me the question. Monday. So what you trade, bro? No, PDRA means, I mean premium discount array. What do you mean by that? Here is the run, right? Let me actually mark the run. Here is the run. So PDRA means when market is at the premium, you are going to sell. When market is at the discount, you are going to buy. I don't see market like that way. I go for the liquidity. If I see very clean liquidity over here, okay, just let me mark it. I can see this is very clean sell side. This low and this low, they are relatively equal lows. The market is very clean over here. Okay, I will go 1 minute chart. From 1 minute chart, if I see a setup is over here, okay, at the discount, if I see a setup over here, it has taken the buy side liquidity. I got a setup at the discount. I'm going for sell. I'm not waiting market will be here, then I will go for sell at the premium. That's the thing I told. I mean, I don't mark the premium and discount. I don't do it. I go for the sell. I mean the clean liquidity. If it is very near for the liquidity, I will go for that. I don't care about the premium. I don't care about the discount. I mean you have to give me the setup, or you have to tell me where it is not working. Like Remigius gave me the screenshot of something. He told me that why this is not working. I showed it to him. Okay, so you have to give me the setup or chart or screenshot, anything. You have to tell me the time frame where it is not working. If you give it to me, then I can talk about them. Otherwise, I just can't reply you like that way. For me, I know every fair value gap is working for me. So how do I know that it's not working for you? You have to give me the chart or time or anything. Okay, finally, if we have slopiness upside and it has lot of wicks, just look like buy side liquidity. So can we target that buy side? No, we can't do it. We can't do that. You don't know when it is going to take that buy side liquidity. If you if you can mark the slopiness beforehand, just avoid that session. Okay, just avoid it. Mohan, can you please tell me about the indices market, because I am used to trade this market now. I don't trade 20. Am I online or am I offline? Guys, can you tell me, am I online or offline? I mean, the network is, I mean, very disturb. It's disturbing me. I don't think so. I'm online. You online sound is good. Oh, okay, so I'm in online. Okay, online. Mohan, I mean, we're online. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't don't tell me to go forex market, because if I go over there, I can't give you the precise price action. I can't do it because I don't trade that one. I have traded forex in 2020. It's near about 4 years. I don't trade over there. If you just come and tell me, brother, it doesn't work in that pair, in that specific pair, maybe Euro USD, GBP USD, I just can't go over there and tell you why it didn't work. I can't do it. I am used to trade indices market now, even S&P and the Nasdaq. Okay, it works perfectly in forex as well. But what you have to do, you have to put your stop loss with more caution, because manipulation happened over there. So much manipulation happened over there. And I have a question to all. I mean, why, when you will get the precise price action from future market, why do you trade forex? That is my question. Okay, because right now in forex, for me it's kind of what to say, I don't know what to say. But for me forex is very hard right now to trade, because I can't put my stop loss at the level where it should be placed. Okay, and for premium discount, if you ask me about the premium and discount, in my opinion only ICT or his some of his best student maybe. Okay, I didn't see any other YouTuber who actually teach on online. I never saw any of them who can show you the premium and discount consistently. I never saw that in my life. Okay, but if you can see, you can, forward me his link or something. I will learn from him. For me, only ICT really know which leg you have to mark for marking your premium and discount. This is 15-minute chart. This is a leg. Okay, and this is a leg. Now, if you mark from here to here, that is a leg. Obviously, that is a price leg, and from here to here, that is also a price leg. Okay, from this leg, this is your premium, this is your discount. From below that 50%, this is discount. Discuss about that again, because I have no price action today. I can easily talk about them today. Have a lot of time. Okay, so this is just think, this is your dollar index is going higher. It came here, then it started to consolidate. Now this is your what to say, the Nasdaq market. Okay, just think like that. This is your Nasdaq market. So when dollar index is going higher, it should go lower. So it came lower, higher, then here, this level and this level are the same level. It started to consolidate. It started to consolidate. It should be expected. Now when it started to go higher, it started to go lower. Just think, it didn't complete its job. It failed to take the sell side liquidity. I will expect it will go low and it will take the sell side liquidity. It won't be consolidate. Okay, this consolidation will never happen. It will never happen. It is consolidating and I am still thinking it is going higher. I don't need to see that it is going higher. The DXY is going higher to send it lower, until I get this type of big run from the dollar index. I will still be confident that market will go low. If I see this big run, instead of consolidation or the higher run, instead of consolidation or higher run, if I see it started to go lower like a big run, I will think it will go higher. Every other market will go higher now. But if it come to a level after a big run, start to consolidate, it will continuously it will go low. What the I don't think so I can continue today's live. Actually, the internet started to do something that I don't like, and I think you guys are also not going to listen to me clearly because of the internet problem. So when DXY is consolidated, I really think that it is going higher. Okay, same way, vice versa. If it went lower, start to consolidate, I will still think that market will go higher. If there is a very specific level that should be taken, like this type of buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, if you see in the index market or indices market, then I will still thinking that market is going to take that liquidity until it go against the run it has given me. Consolidation means nothing to me. It just showing me that it would love to stay here, but the other market will do its job. It has done its job over here, but other markets didn't done its job yet. So it is going to do its job, then it will come back or it will do something else. Okay. This is the thinking of dollar index. Can you create this concept as PDF file? Ah man, listen, I am a noob. Okay, I am a noob in every level of the in every level of this life. Okay, if you ask me about the social media, I am a noob. If you ask me about the technical issue, technical problem or technical something, I am a noob. If you ask me about to make this PDF file or something, I am a noob. I don't know how to make them. I have no idea. I only understand the price action, nothing else. To be honest, brother, I have no idea about the real life. I have no idea about I'm just a noob in every level of a man's life. Okay, I'm a noob. I have no idea how to make do this type of things. Here is Obinavo, as I see his name, so I can tell you he's here. Okay, you can ask him. In my YouTube, he actually make the YouTube video title and the thumbnail, everything he made it for me. Okay, I have no idea how to make those as well. Now that is my lackings. I am a noob. Okay, and I don't feel shame to say that. আর যা নেটের সমস্যা হচ্ছে মনে হয় ব্যাক টেস্টিং শেখা হবে না। Okay, let me actually go for the session. So this is 9:30. I would love to talk about the back testing first, then I'll go further. Okay, so when price is inside the, I mean what to say, the 9:30, before going over there, what I do first, I mean 15-minute chart. I don't need to go to 1-minute chart, or I mean sorry, daily chart or any other chart. I know that in here price will stay inside the Friday range. Okay, so only thing I need from the daily chart, that is Friday range. I'm going to mark the Friday range. This is the high of the Friday. This is the low from Friday. Okay, this two level I only need from the daily chart. Now I am in 15-minute chart. This is the low from Friday. This is the high from Friday. So don't get confused with every other level. I'm just going to remove that one as well. I don't need that one as well. Just I will remove both of them. This is the high from Friday. This is the low from Friday. Today I have started from Monday. So this is a weekend. What I do in weekend, what I used to do in weekend. I went back from Monday, and I would love to see whole price action, how it has been done over there, how it has done its job over there. Okay, so when, and this is all hindsight. Okay, hindsight. So you don't need to use the replay mode as well. Just go over there. I am using replay mode because I can easily change switch my time frame, and it will be here, the price will be here. Okay, that's why I am using the replay mode. When price was going higher, how it has done, what I do at the first time, from 15-minute chart I got the low of the Friday. This is the low from Friday. This is the high from Friday. First thing first, I need to mark some buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. This is the first job I have to do in Monday. So Monday, your first job is to mark the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity to that leg, okay, before 9:30. So 9:30 is here, okay, just 9:30 is here. Before 9:30, mark the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. Okay, I'm going to mark the buy side liquidity. I can see this is very clean buy side liquidity. Okay, this is very clean buy side liquidity. I have marked this one as my buy side liquidity. From where? From which time frame? From 15-minute time frame. Market is above here, just here. Market is over here. I will mark another buy side liquidity from there. They are relatively equal highs, so this is my buy side liquidity as well. Below here, I can see this is my sell side liquidity. Okay, so I will mark this sell side liquidity. I am not going to change the color because market didn't come here in Monday, so I am not going to change the color. Okay, so this is my sell side liquidity. This is buy side liquidity. This is buy side liquidity. Is there any other buy side liquidity? Okay, I got another buy side liquidity over here. You mark that high and that high. That is also relatively equal highs, so that is also your buy side liquidity. What I have done, try to understand, brother, this is the way you will do your backtest and you will learn this concept. Whatever I'm trying to tell you, you will learn this from this way. Okay, this all hindsight, you know, every price action what you have to do from serial wise. What you have to do after opening, first you have to see what day is it. It is Monday. What should you expect from Monday? This is your Friday range, Friday low. This is your Friday high. Okay, price will be inside this two level. It will be inside that two level after 9:30. Before 9:30, I don't care. Before 9:30, I don't care. I don't care about the price action what it has done over there, because I don't trade the London session. I don't trade it. I trade only the New York session. When you will be here, you know price will be inside that range. What you have to do, you have to mark buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity if you see any. Okay, so I can see this is the only sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart. This candle actually happened at 9:30, so this sell side liquidity is not exist yet. This sell side liquidity is not exist yet. Later it will exist. Okay, because this is 9:30. Before 9:30 there was no sell side liquidity over here. Now this is all my liquidity level. Now price is over here at that level. Is that below this leg? Is that below that leg? The price level, look here. Yeah, brother, it is below that leg. That means this fair value gap has broken already. Is there any last fair value gap over here? Do you see? Yeah, I can see one fair value gap over there. So that is my another fair value gap. This is my last fair value gap from 15 minutes chart. What I do exactly when I open the chart, how did I do my backtest? This is the last fair value gap. Do I care about that fair value gap? No, I don't care. I don't care about that fair value gap because this is the last fair value gap. I care about that fair value gap only. Okay, no problem. When price will start to go higher, what will I do? I will go back again to the, what to say, the 15-minute chart, and I will mark the 15-minute fair value gap from every leg. So I will do it right now as this is hindsight. So I will come from here. This is the last fair value gap from here to that leg. Then this is the leg. There is no fair value gap. This is the leg. I have another fair value gap over here. This is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. Okay. This is the another fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So all of this fair value gap is from 15-minute chart. Is there any fair value gap over here? I don't see this fair value gap. Yeah, you can mark it, or you can just let it go. Okay, because it has been traded over here so many times. Now I will go 1-minute chart. Okay, now I am in 1-minute chart. Can I use the reply mode? No, I can't. I can't use the reply mode. Okay, so this is 9:30. Okay. Remember, this is buy side liquidity, this is buy side liquidity, this is buy side liquidity. I have this three buy side liquidity. This is the Friday high. This is the Friday low. So market was below the Friday low. Market was below the Friday low before 9:30. It went lower, Friday low, Friday low, Friday low. Why Friday low is important for me? I know the narrative. Market will stay inside the Friday range. That is my expectation from Monday. Now at 9:30, after 9:30, it has taken the buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity has done its job. So I don't need that buy side liquidity. I'm going to remove that one. That buy side liquidity has taken at 9:30. Okay, clear? What do you say? Why you mark the last fair value gap? Because it's below the sell side liquidity. No, brother. I just mark every fair value gap because I don't want to switch my chart again, again, and again. That's why. It's hindsight, and I'm not going to use that fair value gap. I don't want to switch my chart. That's why I just mark the fair value gap all together. Okay, that's why. So at 9:30, it has taken the very first fair value gap from 15-minute chart. It went lower. It has taken maybe some sell side liquidity over here, or it has made the relatively equal lows over here. So this low and that low has made the relatively equal lows. Now I have very clean equal lows. Where is this sell side reside? Just below the Friday low. Is it possible that price will go toward that sell side liquidity? Obviously this is possible, but what should you expect? Price has already traded below the Friday. After Friday, this is Sunday maybe. Yeah, yep. This is Sunday. So after Friday, in Sunday, it has already traded below the Friday low. Friday low. It went one more time below the Friday low. What should you expect? It will go back inside the range. So I am expecting higher run. This is my buy side liquidity. I have very clean buy side liquidity over there. This buy side liquidity is above the last fair value gap. I don't think market is going to take that buy side liquidity. I am thinking it will take that buy side liquidity. It will reverse from that last fair value gap. That is my thinking. Okay, let's see. Price went higher. It went lower. This is the volatility from 9:30. That's why I told you don't trade at 9:30. Try to take entry after 9:30. Okay. So price actually little bit consolidated over there. It went higher, failed. It failed to take the buy side liquidity. Look, it failed to take that buy side liquidity. Is this buy side liquidity from here? No. I have marked that buy side liquidity from here. This is my buy side liquidity. Okay. It didn't make the buy side liquidity here. It has made the buy side liquidity here. Now, how do you know this setup is going to be very perfect? And why are you a billionaire? Man, I am the poor person in this world. I am the I don't know the exact English of the poor person, but I am poor. Okay, I am not billionaire. I am not millionaire. I am nothing. I am just here to talk about the price action. Nothing else, brother. It went lower below the Friday and take the sell side liquidity. Little sell side liquidity over there has made. This is also shallow run. Okay, later market will take that sell side liquidity, but first it has to do its upper job. Then it will come back again for the sell side liquidity. When I don't know, and I don't care about this sell side liquidity. Why? Because this is above the Friday low. This is the Friday low. So price has to go back into the range. Guys, I talked about this in live. So far I remember I was in live. All of you know about these things, and it is what it is. Now it is inside, but it wasn't inside. Okay, so I'm just showing you the way I do backtest. Price came to this last fair value gap. It came to this last fair value gap, but it failed to reject from the consequent encroachment, and I'm not interested to take entry over here because I didn't get any setup over there. Now there are two setup over here. There I told you that there is two type of setup. This is for volatility, so I am not going to count that on. Price came to the last fair value gap. It hold the price, send it back. It has taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift. This is your fair value gap. If you mark your fair value gap over there, you can take your entry to that level and you can hold it until it has taken the buy side liquidity. Now when this setup is valid, if it would go above that high, that buy side liquidity, just that swing has taken the buy side liquidity, this fair value gap is not valid. You are not going to take that entry because this is not valid. Instead of that, what price has done? It came very near to the buy side liquidity. That means it has made that buy side liquidity more stronger. Retail trader are thinking this is very strong resistance. They had sell here as well. Now it has made more liquidity over there. Why do you think this setup is going to work? This is the reason. It started to go higher. What do you think? Oh man, I missed the trade. Yeah, maybe you have missed the trade. It has taken the buy side liquidity, so you have missed the trade. It didn't take the buy side liquidity. What does it mean? It is going lower. It is actually throwing the retail trader into the trap. They are thinking market is going to fall again. It will go maybe and very low. Maybe it will go very low. This is the lowest low. Remember, the lowest sell side liquidity is here. They will think it is going to take that sell side liquidity. What do we think? This is a very clean buy side liquidity from previous price action. From here, look at those highs. How clean they are. This time, it failed to take the buy side liquidity. What does it mean? It has made that buy side liquidity more stronger. Did we get any setup over here? This swing high is eligible for shifting market structure. Did it trade that fair value gap? Yeah, it has traded that fair value gap. Gave you market structure shift, it has given you market structure shift. Is this your fair value gap? Yeah, this is your fair value gap. Would you like to take that entry over there? Yeah, I would love to take that entry over there. Take it. Put your stop loss below the swing low or maybe below this swing low. It depends on your money management. Take your entry over there to that level. Put your stop loss below here. Target that buy side liquidity. But brother, you told us not to take the buy side liquidity, highest buy side liquidity. Then why I'm going to I'm target that one? No problem. Don't target that one. Do you have another extreme buy side liquidity? Do you have it? I have it. This is the extreme buy side liquidity. No, brother, this is not extreme buy side liquidity. How can you say that? Look at this high. This high. Is that relatively equal highs? Is it that clean highs from 15-minute chart? Obviously. I have another high over here from 15-minute chart. It is also not very near from that buy side liquidity, but it is already made the buy side liquidity over there for me. If I make it little bit below, I will get some more buy side liquidity over there. So I have the extreme buy side liquidity over here. I can mark them for my target. I can do it. Okay, just let me actually go little bit below over here. Okay, so no brother, I'm not interested to take that buy. Don't take it. Don't take it. You should not look for sell. Why you should not look for sell? You know the narrative. You just can't take your entry depending on the fair value gap. You can't do it. You have to think about the narrative first. If the narrative is not working, then avoid that day, that trading day. Avoid that. You are not going to lose anything. So you are actually seeing the price. What you have done, wrong. Last week, what I have done wrong. I have done that. I was actually looking for this sell side liquidity. Why I was looking for that sell side liquidity? It was just going to against my narrative. So why I was looking for that short entry? Only because market was falling. It failed to take that buy side liquidity. No, that is not the reason. It has made the buy side liquidity more stronger. Okay, I didn't take the entry. Brother, is there any other way to take that entry? Did I tell you anything about that? Consequent encroachment retracement, did you get it? Yeah, I got the consequent encroachment retracement. I need a curve. Did I get the curve? No, I didn't get it. It went higher. Where did it go? Has it, did it take the buy side liquidity? No, brother. Here, no. Here, no. Here, no. It didn't take the buy side liquidity. What does it mean? It has made this buy side liquidity more stronger. It is going to take that buy side liquidity for sure. Now it is going lower. Where it is going? All of you know where it is going. The top of the 50-minute fair value gap. I'm not talking about 1-minute fair value gap. I'm talking about 15-minute fair value gap. Now, some people you love water block. You can use the water block. Some of you will love to use the breaker. You can use the breaker, whatever you love. I would love to talk about the fair value gap. Now, you don't like fair value gap, you should leave ICT concept. ICT con in ICT concept, fair value gap is the heart of this concept. That is my opinion. That is my observation. If price could take that buy side liquidity, just think this candle has taken the buy side liquidity. Then you can ask me, brother, are you still interested to take the buy when it will tap to the upper level of this fair value gap? No, never, never. When it will take that buy side liquidity, I will expect it is going to take that sell side liquidity now, though it is below the Friday low, because it has done its job over there. And now this is the shallow run. This must be triggered. This must be triggered. But before triggering this, it has to do its job over here. But brother, it has taken some buy side liquidity over there. Now why it is not valid? Above that buy side liquidity, there was no 15-minute fair value gap. That means the higher time frame fair value gap. I didn't have anything over there. I marked the fair value gap in front of all of you from 15 minute chart. You know there was no 15-minute fair value gap. Last fair value gap. Above that buy side liquidity, I have this 15-minute fair value gap. I care about this buy side liquidity. I'm not expecting market is going to take that buy side liquidity. Okay, I'm not expecting. Now it is hindsight. You can see actually market has taken that buy side liquidity. It went above the Friday high as well. But I, if I were here and if you were with me in last Monday when I was live, if you don't believe me, you can go back and check my live. I took my buy over there, but after it happened, okay. But until here, I was talking about this buy side liquidity, not that one. This is my buy side liquidity that should be taken. If this candle failed to take that buy side liquidity, I'm interested to take my buy over there. I'm very much interested because it is not, it didn't finish its job. And this is the back testing, brother. I am just doing the back test. It already happened. Now I am just training my eyes to see this thing. Just a second, just a second. Amma, দেখো তো কে কে ও আচ্ছা, sorry guys. So I am actually interested to take buy over here, where I will put my stop loss below that low. Never, brother, never. What I told you, if you see a very near lowest liquidity, then you have to put your stop loss below that one. But if there is no lowest liquidity, I mean lowest low, you have to put your stop loss below that fair value gap. You have to put it. There is no other option. You can't just put below that low. Below that low, you can't put your stop loss below that low. But brother, it's too long. Then don't take that entry. Just don't take it. I'm not forcing you to take that entry. I know market is going over there, but how long it will trade below, I don't know. It can easily go below that low and take the sell side liquidity from there, then it can reverse. It can happen, okay? Rules are rules. If you just break the rules, I don't know what to say, okay? This is not the consequent encroachment, I mean rejection. So you can't take your entry over there. You can't do it. This is against your rules. But brother, you see price is very near to buy side liquidity. Now it came here. If this time price take the buy side liquidity, I have missed already the trade. So missed it. Just miss it. So what, brother? You will get another chance. Thousand of the chance. I'm sorry. I mean, don't take it personally. Okay, I'm just talking to myself. What I did in my life, I'm just sharing my experience with you. Okay, so you have to put your stop loss over there, brother. It's huge. If price hit my stop loss, I will take a huge loss. You will take loss. You will take losing trade. You have to take it. You have to take it. There's no other way. You can just target above that high. You have to take partial when price will go above that those highs. Okay, I mean this high, this clean highs. When price will go above those highs, you have to take a partial. But brother, it's a very small, I mean, how many handle? 41 handle, I mean 40 handle, 43 handle. That means 3 handle difference. Why I will take my partial over there? because price can easily make equal highs, then it can go reverse, it can take the sell side liquidity, it can do it. It can do it. So you have to take partial over there. Now if you use one contract, then that is different. You can put your stop loss at the break even, you can do it. Okay, when price will come here, you can put your stop loss to the break even, so that if price reverse, then you are not going to take any loss. Otherwise you have to take a partial above that highs, above, not exactly that high, when it will be very near about that level. Okay, you have to measure it by your eyes. Somewhere here you have to take some partial, you have to do it. Then you can hold the rest, you will put your stop loss to the break even, and then this one has taken the buy slip. No brother, you are just talking about the hindsight, so it's not going to work. Whatever I'm telling you here, I talked about this so many times, so many times. Now it is here hindsight. After price, I did it. Before price, when price was printing over there, I did it. Now I'm just repeating the things I talked about. I'm just showing you when is the perfect time, how do you backtest it, and how do you get confident that it is going to work. This is the way. Am I care about this price action? No, I don't care. Why don't you care, brother? Because this is 930. I expect the volatility. This is all the volatility because of the 930 opening. So I don't care about that one. Do you want to know about the I fair value gap? Last day I actually took an entry. I was taking an entry like that type of fair value gap. I told this is a very clean I fair value gap. Do you know what is the first rule for the I fair value gap? Okay, let me tell you. Now it's gonna be, it's not going to match with some of you. So I have some rules that I create by watching the market again and again. So for me it worked perfectly. That's why I talked about them. Your job is to go to your chart and try to find it out it is working or not. I'm just going to remove this fair value gap because it is not for using. It is not it is not important anymore. So I'm just clearing my chart. Okay. Look, when price came lower, it went higher, it went below those lows, below that low. See, now this is not a valid I fair value gap. What did I mean by that? It has taken the sell side liquidity. It has taken the sell side liquidity. It has given me the market structure sheet. This is my market structure sheet. This is the fair value gap. What should price do? Price should come to that fair value gap, then it should go higher, right? This fair value gap. Look at this fair. I'm just going to take read your comment, but please let me finish it first because I have some internet issue. So as it is good now, I would love to complete the Monday session first, then I will read your comment, I will go to yesterday then. So this fair value gap, specifically this fair value gap, how should it work? Price should come to this fair value gap, then it should go higher. Now when price went through this, it should act as a inversion fair value gap. It should act as a inversion fair value gap. Why it is not working? It is not working as inversion fair value gap. What is the reason? Only reason is it has taken the sell side liquidity from here again. It has taken the sell side liquidity here again. Look at this run. If it failed to take that sell side liquidity, I am going to take my sell over there because this is valid inversion fair value gap for me. Now it is very complicated. I will talk about this inversion fair value gap. I mark my inversion fair value gap depending on the liquidity. I go for liquidity in every level. If you think I am a fair value gap trader, every single ICT student, including Michael, the father of this concept, he is also a fair value gap trader. He is also a fair value gap trader. Now you can ask me, no brother, he takes his entry depending on breaker block, depending on order block, depending on what to say, what else, rejection block, proportion block, measuring gap, oh sorry, not gap, he did he take those type of entries in his trading journey. Okay, go and check his all video what he talked about the order block. If the order block has no fair value gap, this order block is valueless. If the breaker block has no fair value gap, that breaker block is valueless. If the proportion block has no fair value gap, that proportion block is valueless. That means I need fair value gap, brother. If you would love to trade through this concept, if you would love to, I mean, learn this concept, you have to learn fair value gap first. So I am giving you some specific rules, the way you can use that fair value gap. Without using fair value gap, you can't trade the ICT concept. Now, when should you take your entry? This is the place where you are allowed to take your entry. Now, there is some other things you can do that is actually, I mean, I can tell you this is the low probability entry, not the high probability one, but you can do that. Look at this buy side liquidity. It has taken the buy side liquidity. It has given you market structure shift, or maybe this one market structure shift, fair value gap entry toward that fair value gap high. How do you know that it is going to trade over there? Because of the rules, you know how to use this fair value gap. Consequent encroachment, retracement, the price has to come back again to the top of the level. Now this is low probability. I'm telling you again and again. Why low probability? It's not because you don't have the liquidity. It's not because of that. It's because of it didn't take the buy side liquidity. That is the only reason it is going to be a low probability. It can easily come here, trade all of these lows. Maybe it will trade some kind of fair value gap over here. Then it can reverse and take that buy side liquidity. This is kind of uh 50-50. Okay, though this is rule based, but this is 50-50. That's why it's called low probability. So this is your first entry. If you would love to take that entry, you are welcome. And I think I explained this entry perfectly. If you are not, if you don't understand this entry, then you can tell me. There was another entry. I mean the 22 YT model entry. This is the fair value gap rejection entry. I would love to talk about here now. Just exactly here. This is the launch hour. Okay, the launch hour has started from there. It went, I mean, it was trading to this last fair value gap. You remember this is also the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Okay, so it was actually trading over there. It went above the fair value gap. It came here. Are you going to take your buy? I'm not going to take my buy. Why? Because this is launch hour. So it is going higher, brother. I'm just going to miss my entry. You know what is the range, where price will go and when it will stop going higher. How do I know that, brother? This is Friday high. You have the range. You have the range. This is Friday high. You know if it can go above that Friday high, it will come back again inside the range. It it has to come back. Now sometimes you will see the expansion from Monday, very rare. In that type of case, maybe you will take a losing entry. Do you care about that? I don't care. One losing entry? Oh man, nothing. Okay. So actually, when price came to the one, I mean the PM session, that candle. This is the PM session started. Okay, it went higher one more time. It has taken this buy side liquidity. I'm just going to remove that buy side liquidity because this is not no more important for me. Okay, I will talk. I will complete talking about this. Then I will read your comment. Just give me some more time. Okay, no. First, I think I should read your comment because my internet is actually doing playing with me again. Mm. Good morning, brother. Thank you for the listen. Hey, Julian, how are you, brother? Can you hear me? Hmm. Internet. So I'm online, another bishop. নবাবজাত আসছে। I'm sorry. Hey Julian, I think you can hear me now. I mean the internet is okay. It's coming. It's came back. I'm sorry for that inconvenience. Inconvenience. Sorry for that. Okay. So when we put the sell side stop loss below swing low, can you please again? I didn't understand that. Okay. The thing is, Avi, look, I got the rejection from the consequent engrossment. Then price come back again to the top of the fair value gap. So I'm going to take that entry over there. Now where I should put my stop loss? Just below that swing low, right? No. If you don't see, there is another swing low inside the fair value gap that is lower than that low. This time price came back again to the top of the fair value gap. After the rejection, price came back. This is the first time it came back to the top of the fair value gap. If you get the rejection from here, okay, just here, just think this candle came to the top of the fair value gap. You will take your entry over there. As it didn't come here, this candle came. It is not eligible for taking the entry because I need a curve. That means at least three candle. I need three candle to come back again to the top of the fair value gap. Now it has taken so many candles. It come back again to the top of the fair value gap. Now you will take your entry over there. Before coming back to the top of the fair value gap, you will look before. At before, where is your last swing low? This is your last swing low, right? What does it mean? That means price can easily come below that swing low. It can go below that swing low to take the sell side liquidity. It can go below that one. You have to look before that swing low, the rejection swing low. Are you getting my point? The price, when price will come back again to the top of the level, you are expecting price will come back again top of the level. So you are expecting this thing before this top rejection. You will look before there will be a swing low. You have to let that swing low go. Before that swing low, if you see any other swing low that is lower than that low inside the 15-minute fair value gap, you will put your stop loss below that swing low because that is the lowest low. Price can easily go below that swing low to take the sell side liquidity, but it will never go below that. See any other swing low inside the fair value gap that is lower than that low. I don't see any swing low. Okay, this is consolidation. This is not swing low. I have a swing low over here. See, but it is outside of the fair value gap. 15-minute fair value gap, not 1 minute. 15-minute fair value gap. I am not going to mark my stop loss below that low because that is too far for me. What I will do, I will put my stop loss just below the 15-minute fair value gap. I will take my entry to that candle. I will put my stop loss just below the 15-minute fair value gap as I don't have the lowest low inside the fair value gap. I have only one low. There could be some other lows over here. If you see that type of lows, then if you think below the consequent encroachment, this is the lowest low, and there is some other low that has rejected from the consequent encroachment, then you can put your low stop loss below that low. I think that is clear. Okay. Yes, brother, got it. Thank you, brother. Now why don't you consider 1050 high? 1050 high, what does it mean? No, I do consider this one. I mean, why I don't consider that? I mean, what is your question? 1050 high, I consider that one. I mean, I have the very clean buy side liquidity from back over here. This is my buy side liquidity, okay? And all of this price action are actually making that buy side liquidity stronger. it is doing its the job. It is actually making that previous buy side liquidity more stronger. That's the thing, brother. So this is your entry. I hope that that entry is clear. Anybody have any question, ask me the question. Now, when price is inside the one, what it has done, it went above the highest buy side liquidity. The highest buy side liquidity went above the Friday high as well. It went above the Friday high as well. Okay, now what should you expect? I will expect. Yes, am I live? Yeah, I am live. Okay. No, I'm live. Yes, am I live or I'm live? Okay, can you tell me I'm live or not? Oh man, the internet, disgusting. Am I live or not? Okay, just let me know. I'm live or not. I'm sorry, brother. You are live. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because of the internet. So it has taken the highest. You are. Thank you, Hans. I'm sorry, brother. Today I am facing the internet problem, so I'm extremely sorry, brother. Extremely sorry. Extremely sorry. Price went above the highest buy side liquidity. It went above the Friday high. Why this high is important, brother? You told us that you don't look the previous day's high, previous day's low. Then why you are showing us the Friday high? I am showing it to you so that you can understand how do you understand the narrative. The narrative is when price is below the Friday high, I mean Friday low, it will go back inside the Friday range. When it will be in the outside of the Friday high, you will expect the lower run because it has to come back again into the Friday range. Okay, that is why I mean it is important. Now it went higher, it came lower. This is the market structure shift. Just try to understand. Okay, it has taken the buy side liquidity, gave you nice market structure shift. Where is your first parabol gap? This is your first parabol gap, right? This is your first parabol. What is this? This is the breakaway gap. Where is your second parabol? Where you should take your entry? You should take your entry over there, brother. It never reach over there. So I am going to take my entry to that parabol gap. There is another parabol gap. So I am going to take my entry to that specific parabol gap. You are wrong always, brother. You are always wrong. You don't know anything about price action. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know anything about the price action. No worries. Let me explain the things. Price is so heavy. It's very heavy. It failed to reach at the level where it should reach. It failed it. That doesn't mean I'm going to take my entry to the lowest parallel gap. I'm not going to do that. Why? If I do that, if I don't want to take risk, and if I take that, that should be my stop loss. That should be my stop loss. I don't want to do that. Instead of that, what I will do, I will take my entry over there. I will put my stop loss above the consequent encroachment as it is very small. So I will put it above the breakaway gap. Okay, I will put it. Now I missed the trade. Okay, just think I didn't know it will go over there or not. I need something else. What do I need? What do you need, brother? I need the sell side liquidity very near to that fair value gap. Let's go for the sell side liquidity. Okay. Oh man, you have a very nice sell side liquidity over there. Okay, just look over there. Very nice sell side liquidity. That is also taken. Okay. Let's see, is there any 1 minute sell side liquidity or not? No. Here, no. Here, no. Here, no. I don't have any sell side liquidity. Then what should I do? I'm not interested to take that entry. Not at all. When price will go over there, I'm not interested to take any kind of, I mean, entries over there. Why, brother? Why you are not interested to take entries over there? Because I don't have sell side liquidity. You can see this is sell side liquidity. Why you are not going to mark that as your sell side liquidity? Because it's taken over here by that candle. This is not clean sell side liquidity. When I'm going to mark my sell side liquidity from 1 minute chart, I will go for the perfect one, like this type of sell side liquidity. This is very clean sell side liquidity, very clean sell side liquidity. I'm going to mark that type of sell side liquidity, not this type of sell side liquidity. No, not I'm not going for that. Then I'm not going to take that entry. No, you are not going to take that entry. But brother, then I will miss this run. This is very good run. So what? Yeah, you are going to miss that one. I missed the morning session entry. Now I am going to miss that one. What will I do then? Wait for wait for another setup. How do I know that there will be another setup? Let's see. Is there any other setup or not? Price went lower so long. It came here, right? It came just here. Before coming here, I got all of these things over here. Price went through this last fair value gap. Remember, this is the last fair value gap. Went through this. It has been rejected from the constant crossment. This is fake breakout. Price come back again to the lower part of this fair value gap. It went lower. Are you going to take that entry? And OV, this is your answer again, okay? You will take that entry. Your stop loss will be above the highest high. This is the highest high. This is the highest high inside the fair value gap. So you will put your stop loss over there. Now, tell me, where will you put your target profit? Where you will put it? Where will you put it? I will put it here, brother. Just a second. I will put it here below that low, because it came here. Why price came here? Why you are going to put it over there? Is there any logic? I don't see any logic. If I don't see any logic, this entry is not valid for me. This is how you will backtest. You are not going to force, when you are seeing the price after effect, you are not just taking that entry because it came here. If you can find the logic why it is coming here, if you get some buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity over here, then this entry is valid. Then when you will do that, what is the benefit of doing that? Now this time, what I'm telling you to predict future price. When just think, you are going to take your entry over here, so you started to read the price from here. I'm telling you to predict the future price, because you are not able to take your end, read the price from here. You are not able to read it. You will force market to give you the setup over here. You will force it. Trust me, brother, you will force it. That's why I told you to expect the future price. The way I take the losing entry. Because where I take the losing entry, that is the place where I should read the price. I'm just telling myself, okay, I'm not telling you, because some of you maybe know better than me. So I don't know how to read the previous price action by seeing the printed price. So I have to predict the price over here. Then when I will be able to read the price from here, when you will see this was a very nice setup. It came here, it went lower, but you are just getting the didn't reject from the consequent enforcement perfectly, or maybe I don't have the very clean sell side liquidity. I am not telling that. I am not telling this to myself. It is coming here because this is the 15-minute fair value gap, so it has to reject from there. I'm not going to tell that myself, because if I tell that, that means I am not going to teach myself how to read previous price action. I'm just forcing price to give me the setup. Forget about the setup. Setup is not going to help you. What is going to help you? The price action is only going to help you. There is no setup at all. Now if you ask me, brother, can you take I entry over there? I don't, I mean I can't take an entry over here. Why? I don't have sell side liquidity. No, brother, you have very clean sell side liquidity. That's below the Friday low, brother. That's below the Friday low. I don't know that market will go back again below the Friday low. Look at the time over here. Already very near to the closing of that session. Very near to the closing of that session. 2:42. So I have only 1 hour and 15 minutes left for closing this session. I don't know. It is going lower to take that sell side liquidity below that Friday low, because I know it will stay inside the Friday range. Is it complicated? So what will we do, brother? We are not going to take that run, big run. No, you are not going to take that big run. Oh man, you know nothing about the price action. Just go to hell. Okay, no problem. I'm just going to hell. But you are not allowed to take an entry here because you don't have liquidity. You need, what do you need? You need the sell buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity that is very clean with a logic. The illogical sell side liquidity, illogical buy side liquidity is not going to help you. It's not going to help you, brother. What is logic? The narrative is the logic. But every time the narrative doesn't work, when it is not going to work, just leave that session, leave that day. There is some bad day, there is some good day. Someday I will take 5 entries, all of them will be the winning entry. Someday I will take 5 entries, all of them will be the losing entry. That is the reality. I'm just spending my time so that you guys can learn something, okay? If you just listen to me and just forget it after completing this session, that is purely disrespect to me, okay? Don't force market to give you the setup, I mean sell side liquidity as market is going lower. Don't force it. I mean, let me show you. If I would love to force the market to give me a I mean sell side liquidity, I can do it. I can easily make some sell side liquidity that is very clean. Look over here. This low and this low, they are perfect low. So I am going to take my sell over there because I have this sell side liquidity. Don't force market. This is not your sell side liquidity. You know that better than me. This is not your sell side liquidity. Okay, brother, you told that this is not our sell side liquidity. No problem. I got another sell side liquidity here. This low and this low, they are relatively equal lows. Don't force market. No, brother, you are wrong. You are telling that is not sell side liquidity. Then why price came here and take that sell side liquidity? Why price took that sell side liquidity? You are wrong. We are right. You are wrong. Then go for that. This is the run. Why this is the run? Maybe if I go to the, I mean upper time frame, I would see something over here why price is going lower, or maybe there is some another reason why price is going lower. It is not going lower to take the sell side liquidity. I can tell you that perfectly. That is not the run for taking the liquidity. If it was the run to take the liquidity, then this liquidity was the most obvious liquidity from the chart. This liquidity was the obvious. When price failed to take that obvious liquidity, that means price was not going lower to do something. I mean to take the sell side liquidity. It was going lower maybe for balancing an imbalance, maybe for rebalancing an imbalance, any other reason, okay, but not for the sell side liquidity. Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I mean, please don't get hurt, okay? This is not a valid setup because only there is no sell side liquidity. I'm not telling you, I'm not showing you something that I talked about before. Now it happened over there. So I'm telling you, see, brother, how perfect I am. See, look at here, how perfect I am. This is fake breakout. So I got the constant enforcement from the last fake breakout. I mean, the fair value gap. Very perfectly, it has been rejected from the lower part of this breakout. I mean, the fair value gap. And see, boom, boom. How perfect I am. Just tell me how perfect. Every single time when you will take your entry, every single time you have to find some buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart, from 1-minute chart as well. If you don't see 15-minute pebble, I mean the buy side liquidity, you don't have the bias. You are not allowed to take the buy. If you don't, if you see a 15-minute pebble, I mean buy side liquidity, but in 1-minute chart you find a setup over here, but you don't have 1 minute very clean buy side liquidity very near to that setup, from where you can take some partial, that setup is not valid for you. No, brother, ICT told this is the swing high, so every swing high there is the buy side liquidity. So you can't say that we can't take our entry over there. Okay, can you tell me which swing high market market is going above, right? Which swing high will be targeted? I will show you the equal lows, equal highs that will be targeted 90% of the time. 90% of the time that will be targeted. Here it has already taken the sell side liquidity. Look over here. Then it has made the relatively equal lows. Here it has taken the buy side liquidity. Look at those equal highs. It has taken the buy side liquidity. Later that shallow run has been targeted. After taking this sell side liquidity, look at this sell side liquidity from 1 minute chart. This is the clean sell side liquidity. After taking that sell side liquidity, it has taken that buy side liquidity. Now, hold this run, you are just going to avoid. Just read the price, see how it is reacting, how it is working. This is how you have done your Monday. You have done your Monday. How to trade the Monday. How it has been traded over there. If I were in the market, what should be my entry? Where should be my entry? This will build your confidence higher. Okay, you will be more confident to take this, to trade over here. You will be patient for the perfect setup, for the perfect entry. You are not going to trial your stop loss too fast. When you will take your entry over here, you are not going to trial your stop loss, because you know market is going to, it's coming back again to the top of this fair value gap. You know that most of the time it do. So you're not going to trial your stop loss if you take that entry to that fair value gap, depending on the 22 YT model, as it didn't take the buy side liquidity. You are not going to trial your stop loss. Maybe you will take some partial over there. You have to take some partial, but you are not going to trial your stop loss. If it has taken the buy side liquidity, that's good. Your trade has done already. You don't need to take that entry as again. No, brother, it is perfect. I took this entry 22 YT model. I took this entry. I stopped over there. So I got $5,000 profit. Now it come back again to the top of this fair value gap. So this is another rule. I'm going to take that buy over here as well, and I'm going to close my entry over there. So I will get another 10,000. Don't do it, brother. Just don't do it. It is not a playground. You are just risking your own money. That is real money. That is money, brother. This is not playground. Okay. If you just can get a profitable trade, stop for the day. Just stop for the, trust me, brother. Slowly, after a lot of experience, you can do maybe 2-3 trade in a day. ICT has near about 40 years trading experience. Still now, he take one entry. What do you think? He doesn't know how to take those entries. After taking one entry, he just quit to take any more entry. Why he does that? You have to ask yourself this type of question. Why he do this type of things? Why I am telling you this type of things? I don't care how beautiful this setup is. If you are already profitable over here, don't take that entry. Just read the price. Do paper trading. Maybe you can, what to say? You can put this type of things. Let's see. Am I right or am I right? Am I wrong? If it can take that on, am I right or am I wrong? Let's see. When you are right, oh man, if I would take that entry to my real account, I would get another 45, and oh man, I missed it. No man, you didn't miss it. You learn it. You learn it. Trust me, brother. Because when you did this, that means next time in near future you will be able to take that entry. If you are stopped out over here, you are already profitable here. If you stopped out over here, maybe you take 500 profit here, you take 200 loss here. That means you have 300 profit. Still you have 300 profit. But when you will be stopped out over here, you will try to mitigate your that 200 with the profit you are expecting here. What is the result? Do you know? The result is you are going to lose another 300 as well. Then you are going to lose more from your main account. After that, you are going to blow your account in that specific day. In that day, you are going to blow your account. Don't believe me, trade it, and then come back to me and tell me that I was wrong. You will do it. If you take a profitable entry, just stop, just quit trading, just close your chart, go away from the chart, go somewhere else, go with your girlfriend. I don't have, so if you have a girlfriend, just go with her. Don't waste your time to this shit. This is all shit. Okay, this is not a playground, this is not a heaven, this is all shit. Even you don't need to stay over here, you don't need to see the price what is it doing if you are already profitable. Come tomorrow, try to take another entry tomorrow. Okay, so if you are still not bored, then I will talk about the twist now. I'm going to remove this buy side liquidity as it has taken already. I'm going to use this sell side liquidity and this sell side liquidity. Okay, both of them I'm going to use. This sell side liquidity from Monday, if you remember, there was a very shallow run, very shallow run. Okay, I'm going to remove the Friday high and Friday low now. Okay, from Tuesday, what I need the manipulation. That means market will manipulate it, manipulate the Monday high and Monday low. Now let me actually mark the Monday high. This is the Monday high. I will just change the color and make it more bigger. This is Monday high. So where is Monday low? I think this is the Monday low. Yep, that was the Monday low, or this was the Monday. Okay, this is the Monday low. Okay, so I am not the Monday low, so I am not going to mark it as it is already marked as a sell side liquidity. So I am not marking it. Now this is the Friday price action. Where is 9:30? I'm just doing the back test. You have to do this back test. This is the 9:30. Before 9:30 price was here. Look before. Just look before. Where is your last fair value gap? Do you see any kind of fair value gap? When price is here, what does it mean? To this leg, from here to here. This is Monday high, Monday low. To that leg, price is here. What does it mean? It's very near to the lower part of the, I mean, of the Monday. So just mark the last fair value gap. In my opinion, this is the last fair value gap from 15 minutes chart. Anybody has any confusion? If anybody has any confusion, you can tell me. No, brother, that is not last fair value gap. You missed something else. Okay, no problem. If you can see any other fair value gap, you can show it to me. And then, is there any other fair value gap? Look at this one, no fair value gap. This is another fair value gap, but it didn't trade yet over here. Okay, so look at this blue line. After the blue line, this price didn't happen yet. So before the blue line, you are going to mark the last fair value gap. Sorry. So this is my last fair value gap before the blue line. Okay, I'm just going to mark that fair value gap. Now what I need to mark, what else I will mark before 9:30? The first thing I'm going to mark is my liquidity. Now I have this liquidity that has been taken already. Before 9:30 it has taken already. So I'm just going to remove that sell side liquidity. Okay, guys, if you don't understand, you can ask me the question. That clean sell side liquidity has taken before 9:30. In the meantime, I have this sell side liquidity. It has made, I mean, this swing low has made this sell side liquidity more stronger. It has made this sell side liquidity more stronger. Now, my bias was bearish for this week. I'm expecting higher manipulation. I'm not expecting lower manipulation. Okay guys, try to understand. My bias was bearish. I talked about this to my live. This is last week. So many times. My bias is bearish. When my bias is bearish, I expect higher manipulation, not lower manipulation. When this price came here, it has made this low more stronger. For whom? For Wednesday expansion, for Thursday expansion. Those expansion will target this low, not Tuesday. But brother, how do I know that market is not going? What did you say? At 3 a.m. Let me see. Okay, at 3 a.m. I think you're talking about this fair value gap, right, brother? Look, before 9:30, it has been traded already. This whole fair value gap has traded. The body is closed above, even it closed above the fair value gap. So this fair value gap has been traded. I am not talking about uh, balancing fair value gap. Okay, I am talking about how to use the fair value gap. When this fair value gap has been traded, I don't need to mark that one. Okay, look, before 9:30, it has been traded perfectly, and here it has traded a lower part. Yesterday I talked about this. If I see a little portion of that fair value gap is open, I'm going to use that one. But if it's traded fully, I don't need to keep it on my chart. I'm not talking about balancing price action, I mean PPR. I'm talking about how to use the fair value gap. That is my intention to talk about. Okay, that is why I'm not going to mark that fair value gap. If it is not clear, let me know, Remisius. So when price went lower, it went lower again. It has made this sell side liquidity more stronger. For whom? For Tuesday manipulation? No, not for Tuesday manipulation. It's for Wednesday expansion or Thursday continuation of the expansion. This is my target. This is my sell side liquidity. The lower fair value gap was also traded. This one, yeah, it is. It has already traded over here. It has been traded. I put it over here to show you the price action over here before 9:30. That's why I kept it to my chart. Okay, and not for here. The price action from here, not for that. I'm just going to talk about this. Just let me actually talk, brother. Otherwise you are not going to understand the things. I have only this fair value gap over here, and you will understand the way I'm talking. You will understand which fair value gap you are going to keep, which one you are going to remove. If you would love to keep that fair value gap, what does it mean? I will keep that one as well. Okay, as you want. I'm just going to keep that one. But this fair value gap, what should you expect? This is the last fair value gap. That means price will go to the constant encroachment, lower part to rejection. It is going to take that sell side liquidity. That is going against my narrative. My narrative is market will do the higher manipulation. It will go higher. That means every resistance fair value gap I am going to unmark. I don't need the resistance fair value gap. I need the supportive fair value gap. I mean the lowest fair value gap. That is more important for me. This fair value gap, I have marked this fair value gap because that didn't traded yet over there. It didn't trade it yet at all. This is the highest fair value gap. That means there is something else. You have to get let me talk. Okay, above that buy side liquidity. Look at this buy side liquidity. Why I have marked that fair value gap? Why I kept it over there? Above that buy side liquidity, I have the imbalance over here. So I let me just tell talk. Then you will understand. I will keep it as well as you ask for that. So when market has made this sell side liquidity, I mean, bro, when does the valid fair value gap get invalid? You have to watch the video from my YouTube channel. You will find it as a BPR, okay, balanced price trends. Please watch that video. You will understand when you can remove the fair value gap from your chart, brother. Please watch that because I explained that over there very beautifully. Okay. So this is the last fair value gap. and when price came here before 9:30, it has made this sell side liquidity more stronger. I'm not expecting market is going to take that sell side liquidity. I'm expecting market will go higher. It will do the higher manipulation. It will take the Monday's high. It is going to take the Monday's high. That is my manipulation, not the lowest one. I'm going to 1 minute chart. Oh, and I think I talked about this buy side liquidity. They're very clean buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart. See, this side, this side, this side, they are relatively equal highs from 15-minute chart. They're very clean buy side liquidity. Do I have any sell side liquidity before 9:30? I don't have any clean sell side liquidity. I had on clean sell side liquidity over there that has been traded. Market came back to the last parabolic gap. It went higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. It failed to take the buy side liquidity. Actually, mark the sell side one more time. When price went below, it has taken the sell side, very clean sell side liquidity, tapped to the last parabolic gap, went higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. One more time. Bro, it means when parabolic gap traded, then it becomes BPR. No, brother, you have to watch that video. There are some rules so that you can say this is the balanced price range, brother. I mean, BPR is something different. I am not talking about the BPR here, okay? So BPR is different thing. You can watch the video, you will understand what is BPR. That is totally different. Okay? So this is the sell side liquidity. Market has taken the sell side liquidity. It came to the lowest parallel gap, fake breakout. It went higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. It failed to take the buy side liquidity. I'm just repeating the things. It failed to take the buy side liquidity. This is the only clean buy side liquidity from the 15-minute chart. There is no other buy side liquidity from the 15-minute chart before 9:30. In my opinion, I don't see any clean buy side liquidity. It went lower. It has made this sell side liquidity more stronger. For what? For Wednesday expansion. This is also last parallel gap, as I don't think so. This is important because this is inside the leg. This is inside the, I mean, this leg. I have clean buy side liquidity. I have clean sell side liquidity. It is inside the leg. This is the last parallel gap. It came to the lower part. It went to the higher part. It went through these things and it come back again here. It is going to use as a resistance. As my target is market will go higher, I don't need this parallel gap because below that parallel gap I don't have any buy side liquidity. Why I'm going to keep that on? Above that buy side liquidity I have an imbalance. That means after taking that buy side liquidity, price can reverse from that parallel gap, that last parallel gap. Below this last parallel gap there is no buy side liquidity. That means I am not expecting price will take that buy side liquidity, then it will reverse from that parallel gap. I don't need this parallel gap. That is another reason. That is okay. I mean, that is also a reason. I don't need this parallel gap. This is kind of inside parallel gap. Look, I have a lowest parallel gap, I have a highest parallel gap. This is inside both of those parallel gap, and this parallel gap doesn't carry any buy side or sell side liquidity. It is not carrying any buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. This parallel gap, look at this parallel gap. It is carrying this sell side liquidity. This low and this low, they are relatively equal lows. Below this low, this is the parallel gap. So after taking this sell side liquidity, price can reverse from this parallel gap. It is important for me. Above that buy side liquidity, I have this last parallel gap. That means gap. Does it have any buy side liquidity so that you will expect price will go and take that buy side liquidity, then it will reverse? No. It has any sell side liquidity so that you will expect price will come back again. It will take the sell side liquidity, then it will reverse from that parallel gap. No, it doesn't have that type of things over here. Remedios, is it clear to you? Because I would love to remove this one from my chart. To understand the reason that there are some like this type of reason, you have to think the parallel gap with the liquidity every single time. You have to think about the liquidity. You have to relate everything with the liquidity. Why this parallel gap is important, this parallel gap is important, why this one is not important. I hope you will get it. Now I can see it has given me some rejection from there. Maybe if I go to 1 minute chart, I can show you something that is logical from that fair value gap, but I am not interested to use that fair value gap. I am not interested at all because it is useless in my opinion, though it is also the last fair value gap, but in my opinion this is useless. Now it will be more clear if I do this type of things again and again. Okay, it will be more clear. So I'm just going to 1 minute chart now. So this is 1 minute chart. Okay, I can see this is the lowest low. You remember, very near to the sell side liquidity. So it has made this sell side liquidity very strong. What I told you in my stream, if you remember or not, I'm expecting higher run. It is going to take the Monday's high. That should be my uh, manipulation. Let's see. This is 9:30. Price went higher. When it came here, we are doing? We are doing anything? No, we are not doing anything. If this run can take that buy side liquidity, just think like that way. It has taken the buy side liquidity. I have nothing to do. Totally, I have nothing to do because above that high, I mean above that buy side liquidity, I have nothing over here. Not at all. I have nothing at all over here. So this is the only buy side liquidity I have. You remember in the Monday when 9:30 has taken this buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity has taken out by the 9:30 volatility. Still, I have something to do because I had another buy side liquidity above those buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart, not from 1 minute chart. Try to understand, brother. Above those buy side liquidity, there was another buy side liquidity. Maybe there was another one buy side liquidity over here as well. Now look over here today. What do we have? We have only this buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart. So 9:30 opening, if it has taken the buy side liquidity, I have nothing to do rest of the day. If 15-minute chart doesn't make any more fair value gap, then I really have nothing to do rest of the day. Clear? It has failed to take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it has made this buy side liquidity more clear. I mean more stronger. It came back again. Where did it came? To the last fair value gap. Now, why you are going to use this fair value gap, brother? It has already traded over here so many times, and you showed us that you took as I mean buy over here at the London session. You took a buy and you took so much profit over there. Now, why you are going to use this fair value gap? This is the fair value gap I am going to use as my last fair value gap after 9:30. Before 9:30, I don't care. I really don't care about before 9:30. Now, why did you remove that fair value gap? I've already explained that one. And there's some more things that I can't explain. I can just feel it, okay? I can just feel it that this fair value gap is not going to, I mean, it is not going to do any kind of big role over here. I can feel it, but I can't just give it to you. Okay, you will feel it as well because I heard this sentence from ICT. ICT used this one that sometimes he can feel something that he can't transfer us. It will come to us when we will see the market again and again. Okay, I'm just repeating his word. I can feel something. You will feel as well, but if you do the back test the way I'm doing here, if you do that, you will feel it as well. Okay, but in logic I explained why you can logically you can remove that fair value gap because of the I mean the liquidity. Now what I'm doing here, okay, when price why I'm expecting higher run as market went higher, that's why I'm expecting higher run. No, I told you, I already explained you. I am my weekly bias is bearish. I'm expecting higher run, higher manipulation. It will take the Monday's high. Now it failed to take that Monday's high. It failed, okay, but that is my expectation that market is going to take the Monday's high. it will take that on or not, it is not going to take that on, that is different matter. I'm not going to hold my trade until Monday side. What I'm doing here, it failed to take that buy side liquidity. It came back again. Where did it came? It came to the constant encroachment. It has been rejected from the constant encroachment, right? It has rejected from the constant encroachment. I need a curve. Did I get any curve? Yeah, brother, you get a curve. When price came here, you are going to take your entry. Where is your target? Here. You can hold it here, but you have to take partial above some level. Okay, you have to, the partial entry or something that is totally different. You have to do it by yourself, or I will teach you later. Okay, now you are going to put your stop loss below that low, right? Ovi, are you here? So narrative means to take the liquid. No, ban narrative. It doesn't mean the liquidity taken. Narrative means Monday is the accumulation day. That means Monday will stay in the Friday range. It doesn't need to take the liquidity. Okay, it has to stay inside the Friday range. That is Monday's narrative. Tuesday's narrative is the manipulation day. That means it has to take the buy side liquidity from Monday side. Has to it has to do it. Wednesday narrative means Wednesday you will expect the continuation of the run. Okay, if you see a big run, you will expect another big run. You will expect another big run. That is Wednesday's narrative. That is called narrative, not liquidity taken. Liquidity taken is for our entry. So Ovi, you are here. Okay, now I'm going to reply your question again. What you didn't understand? I told you after the rejection, when price will come back again to the top of the level, please don't put your stop loss below that low. But when I was showing you the example from Monday, you saw it never went below that low. But here, look at here, what it has done. It went below that low. Why? Take the sell side liquidity again. So you have to see before the rejection, is there any other rejection inside the fair value gap that is the lowest low? If you see that type of things, you can put your stop loss below that low. If you don't see, just put it below the fair value gap, just a little bit below that fair value gap, because it can easily go below the below the low of the recent rejection. That should be your target. Now if you take that entry, it's not bad. Okay, in my opinion, that is not bad. It's perfectly okay. You can take that entry. I saw this, the slopiness over here. Okay, this candles, every candle has a big wick. You see the slopiness, big wick. I'm just going to remove that one. See the wick, very big wick. That is kind of, from 1 minute chart, I'm expecting some kind of slopiness over here, some kind of slopiness. Okay, I am not interested to take that entry over here. Why? Because of this sign. I'm not interested to take this entry. Okay, then when you will take your entry, brother, what should you do then? It has taken the sell side liquidity, it has given me market structure shift. Do you have a fair value gap over here? No, I don't have. But brother, you have a fair value gap over here. Look at this. You have a fair value gap over here. Yeah, I can take my entry over there if I want. I have to, where I have to put my stop loss below this low, depending on the 22 YT model, where I should target here to this buy side liquidity. So it's near about 0.075. I would love to go at least 1:1. Okay, below 1 I really don't like to take. So that entry is not valid. What did you say? Tuesday we had important news at 10. Oh, okay, so we had news as well. Okay, that is why maybe that was the manipulating. I don't remember the news, so I am just skipping the news part. Okay, so if you have the news, then avoid that session. Avoid to take your entry at the news time. Just avoid it. Still the slopiness, come back again to the top. I mean to the top of the fair value gap. Still I'm not interested. Why I'm not interested? Because of the slopiness, or maybe the news. Just after the news, I'm not interested to take that sell. Take that buy just after the news. We had a news at 10. This is the news time. This is what time it is, 10:11. Very near to the news. At least I would love to see 15 minutes go away. I would love to see that. At least 15 minutes, okay? You should wait for 15 to 30 minutes to take your entry. Now, if you see rejection from the consequent encroachment, come back again, it has taken the buy side liquidity. You have nothing to do. You have just nothing to do. Whole day you will just sit alone and be frustrated. Oh man, I missed the trade. I should take my entry over there. Then I couldn't miss that entry. You can do it. You can do it, brother. It didn't take the buy side liquidity. One more time it came back again to the top of this fair value gap. I took that entry. If you remember or not, I took that entry. That was my entry. Where I'm going to put my stop loss? Below that low? No. I'm going to put my stop loss below that low. Now you can say, brother, you are actually putting your stop loss below the 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, it is at the level of that. That's why I'm putting it over here. But if before that low, if there is another low that was near about like something like that, okay, I would put my stop loss over there. But I have to put my stop loss over there, just below those lows. That is my target. I'm not going to hold my trade until here or here. I'm just going to close my trade here. What else I am going to do? When price will go above those highs or in that level, okay, somewhere here, I'm going to take some partial. I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. Then the rest I let it go to trade over there. Who has confusion about this entry? Man, you are just showing us the hindsight. That's why you are telling that you are going to trade, take your entry over there. You are not going to take your entry over there. You are waiting for the perfect entry, man. You are going to show us the perfect entry. I showed it to you. Consequent encroachment rejection. Top of the fair value gap. You can take your entry over there. You have to put your stop loss below the fair value gap with the rules. Why you will do it? I told about this when I was in Monday. It didn't even happen over there. I told it to you. Take your stop loss over there and here, okay? So what is your profit? 41 handle. If you do it over here, same thing, same place for stop loss. Here, still 42 handle. Still the same thing. Why I didn't take it here? Why I took it here? I explained it already. So please, Mohan bro, check yesterday chart you used one of available no working time. Brother, I told you that please don't force me to go to Forex. I already told it, brother. If you have any confusion about uh indices, I mean this Nasdaq chart or even S&P, I will go for that. For that, okay. I don't trade Euro USD, brother. Trust me. If it is not confidential or I mean useful, I will regret, okay, because of telling that. I'm not used to with Forex market. That's why I'm talking about here, okay. You have to match the information. You have to take the information from here, then you have to match it to your chart. I mean to your Forex chart. You have to find it out why it is not working. Please don't get hurt because if I talk something over there, that will be my, my idea, not something I am used to. I'm used to see again and again. Here, whatever I'm telling you, I'm used to with this. That's why, brother, I'm requesting you not to send me over there, please. I hope you will understand my point. So anybody has any confusion about this entry? When this thing has taken this buy side liquidity taken, I'm expecting market will go more above. I'm not expecting market will come lower. I'm expecting it will go through this fair value gap. Why I'm expecting that? Because this is the manipulation day. 2SD is the manipulation. My weekly bias is telling me market will go lower, so it has to take the Monday side. It has to go above that Monday side. And if you see any other level above Monday side that is very clean, it will take that highs as well. It will do the manipulation phase over there. So when price came here, it went through this last parallel gap. I'm just going to remove this parallel gap. This is not important anymore for me, okay? Because prices has already rejected from that parallel gap. It went through this parallel gap. I'm expecting it will come back again to the lower part. I mean, what to say, the uh, consequent encroachment rejection. Market will come back again to the top of the level. I will take my entry. My target will be this high. Now, this is kind of the place where I don't have liquidity. I'm just going to take my entry depending on my narrative, what I have done yesterday, depending on the narrative. That is gambling. You don't know market is going there. There is no reason market should go there except the narrative. Narrative is kind of confluences, an idea, an expectation, like fair value gap, like order block, breaker block, like everything else. Okay, it is kind of confluences. You can't take your decision depending on that. It has been rejected from the consequent encroachment, failed to go higher, it went lower, it has traded the lowest fair value gap. This I mean, if you see like that way, it has taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift. This is your first fair value gap. This is your second fair value gap or something. You have to take your entry to that fair value gap. It will never go below the consequent encroachment of this breakaway gap. Then it will go higher. Okay, you can, if you'd love to see like that way, you can see like that way. It went lower. It went higher again above the consequent encroachment. It didn't even, I mean, reaches from there. It went lower, it went higher again, come back again to the top. I mean, consequent encroachment rejection. Price went through this parallel gap one more time, come back again to the top, it went higher. Is there any setup? No, there is no setup. Nothing. Why? Where is your buy side liquidity, brother? Where is your buy side liquidity? That is my question. Where is your buy side liquidity? And what will we do, brother? After taking that buy side liquidity, if we miss, we will wait whole day. Let's see. Price failed to take that buy side liquidity. It started to go lower. What I'm expecting, it is going, when it is going lower, I'm expecting it is actually taking the sell side liquidity to go higher again. Take that buy side liquidity again. I mean, to go above the Monday's high again. I'm not thinking it is going lower. I'm not thinking that. That was lunch hour. Price went lower. It went lower. It came here. When it came here, that specific level, I started to look for buy side liquidity. Is there any clean buy side liquidity or not? Can I see any buy side liquidity? Just try to make some buy side liquidity if I can find some buy side liquidity or not. Over there. Can I mark some buy side liquidity or not? No. I don't see any very clean buy side liquidity. Okay. If I don't see any buy side liquidity, I have nothing to do except waiting. Though I know market is going higher. Why market is going higher? Because of the narrative. Market should take that Monday's high. After, when this is the time when price came to the what to say, the PM session. My internet, sorry guys. I'm sorry. Am I here? Okay, here. Okay. So when price is actually going lower, it is going lower. It come higher again. It went lower again. What I am looking for here, is there any intention to take sell, as we have very clean sales and liquidity over here? No, I don't have any intention to take a sell over here. I am only looking for a buy. Price is inside the range. It came here again. It has taken the sales and liquidity. Market structure shift, fair value gap, lowest fair value gap, or the one or two fair value gap. Do you guys remember this setup? Do you guys remember this setup? I tweeted it. I have tweeted this setup. Sales and liquidity taken. Market structure shift. First fair value gap. Breakaway gap. What was my target? Anybody remember? No, don't say that you don't remember these things. That was my clean buy side liquidity. I mean, later actually it has taken that on. You have to take your entry like that way. This is your entry. Your stop loss will be just below the consequent encroachment. That should be your target. That is your target. I hold my trade until here, then I got stopped out at that level. I mean, I put my stop loss over there because I was expecting market will go above that highs. I mean, that high it will go above there, but it failed to over there to go over there. Instead of that, it has made this buy side liquidity, this high and that high. They are relatively equal highs. So it has made that relatively equal highs. It has failed to take that high. I got stopped out over there. I posted it over there. Why I was confident, so confident. I posted this to my Twitter beforehand. When I saw this setup, I just posted it. Why I was so confident that market is going higher, where it was very near to this sell side liquidity. Why I was so confident, brother? Because of narrative. I know narrative. Now you are not going to believe it. It's your problem, not my problem. It's your problem. When prices made this buy side liquidity, that is very clean, it went lower again. This time price actually failed to go above that. Instead of that, it has made the buy side liquidity. It started to go low. Where did it came? Okay, let's see. Last fair value gap. Okay, did it close below the consequent encroachment? Anybody closed below the breakaway gap? Nobody has closed below the breakaway gap. Now this is not your entry, no problem, just take that entry. Is that valid, brother? This entry is more valid than that entry. This candle entry, this is more valid. Why? Because of this buy side liquidity. That wasn't clean buy side liquidity, but this is more clean buy side liquidity. Also, you know market is going to take Monday side. You know that beforehand. No, brother, it didn't take the buy side liquidity from Monday side. It didn't went above there. I don't need to go over there. I have liquidity level over here. I'm going to take my entry over there, and my stop loss is going just below the, I mean below the breakaway gap or somewhere here. This is my target. Oh man, you are stopped out. You are stopped out. You take a losing entry. Okay, how many got? Maybe 12 handle. Okay, price went back again. I'm going to take one more time entry. This time I'm putting my stop loss over here below the consequent encroachment. Let's see it works or not. You know you are confident about your setup. Yes, sometimes you will be stopped out. Sometimes you are going to be stopped out. With the precise price action, you are going to stop out. But you are very much confident that market is going over there because you believe in your study, you believe in your narrative, you are believing in your strategy. Now if you don't believe it, it's up to you, brother. So in the morning session, that was the perfect setup, why you are not going to take entry over there. And when this setup happened, either this candle or that candle, it's up to you. I will go for that candle. If it has taken the buy side liquidity before that candle, I'm not going to be frustrated. No problem, maybe later one day, someday I will take another entry like that way. But if it failed to take the buy side liquidity, if it gave me another chance after so long, I mean at least 50 to 30 minutes after the news, I'm going to take that entry. And that was the first entry. Here I am doing nothing when price is going lower. Why? I know at the launch hour it is going lower. To take the sell side liquidity, to fell into the trap to the retail trader, they will think, okay, market is going lower, let's sell. When they sold, market was little bit consolidated, it went lower, it gave you the market structure shape with two fair value gap. You are going to take that entry. This is your buy side liquidity, you are taking that entry. Boom. Now Wednesday and Thursday and Friday price action, okay? I already talked about them and it's very near. I believe that you don't forget that one, okay? Because it's already too long. That was the Wednesday price action. Just let me tell you in a short way, okay? Price went higher. The manipulation phase actually happened in Wednesday before 9:30. Look, this is the 9:30 candle. Before 9:30 candle, the manipulation phase happened because Tuesday failed to take the do its manipulation job. So if you see after 9:30 the manipulation is going to happen, then this is not good. Before 9:30 it is happening, perfect. The manipulation phase is going to happen, it's perfect. After manipulation phase, boom, retrace, boom, retrace, boom. Now I come to Thursday. What is Thursday? Continuation of the expansion. Price went higher, take all of this buy side liquidity, boom, just boom. See, it went lower. Now brother, it went so long. I mean, how long it can go below here? How long? When price is falling, it is going to give you the setup. It is going to give you the setup. And whenever price is going higher, if I go to 1 minute chart, I can show you 3 to 4 entries over there. I mean, if you remember, if you are with me, you already know that how many setup was over there. You have to look them after completing the week in Saturday and Sunday. When this is weekend, you have to go back, you have to see every single day like the way I explained. You have to see, okay, why this buy side liquidity is going, why it is important, because it is going to tap next week. What I am expecting, I didn't see the, I mean the high time frame. I really don't know what is the bias for the next week. Tomorrow I will try to look for them. If you are free, you can join. Otherwise, I will do it by myself. But it's what is daily sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity, they will be triggered very soon. There is also sell side liquidity from here. They'll be triggered, but before that, obviously this sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity has to be taken, and market maybe it will tap to the lower part of this daily volume balance. So guys, I have already I mean spent so much time, more than 2 hours. I didn't plan for that so long, but it's already been more than. George, hey George, how are you, brother? And Mohan, I think I gave you the reply. Okay, I forgot already. If I missed anyone's comment, I'm very sorry because of the internet. Now until here, anybody has any confusion? Do you have any more question, bro? ES and NQ made SMT1 daily chat. I will look for that, brother. Okay. What the? My internet is just kind of bullshit right now. Okay, so guys, I don't want to continue the um I mean what I wanted to talk. I have already, I think I have done talking, and you guys got the point. How do you do your back test? Why you will think that this will work and this won't work? You don't force, how don't you force the market to give you the setup? Everything I explained, okay? The main theme, how do you read the price, every single thing I explained until Tuesday, I mean the Monday and Tuesday. Now it's up to you. You have to get the point. I mean, how will you do it? It's up to you, brother. Am I live on? I want to actually complete it, but yeah, it's perfect. Can you tell me that you can hear me or not? I need to do the back test. So I'm back in one line. So guys, I mean, anybody has any confusion, just let me know. Please write down something. Don't be so lazy. Don't I mean, don't stop commenting over there. Tell me that you can get the point or not. The way you should do the back test. Do you get the point or not? Sounds good. Okay, just yes, we can hear. Okay, okay. Thank you, brother, for that. Because of the internet, I'm extremely sorry. Again and again, sorry. I know you guys. Sometimes you get very angry. Why this guy has much problem with his internet? But I'm extremely sorry, brother. Because of my internet, I'm extremely sorry. Don't forget to give me the like. If you want, you can give me some like. If you want, okay, no problem. If you don't want, then let it go. No problem. As you have no question, Remedios, Obinabo, there is no one else here except Obinabo and Remedios. And I always talk about the thing. No question. Thank you, Remy. Anybody else here? I know. I mean, Hans or George, then Rahul. Um, Anybody I know? I don't think so. Okay, no problem. We continue this also. Weekly bias, everything I will talk. I have a lot to talk tomorrow because that is the last month, and tomorrow is the starting of the last month of the year. So it is clear, Tito. Thanks. Okay, okay. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Hans. Julian, I have to go, but thank you. I will review. No, it's done already, Julian. It's already done, brother. I have nothing to talk about. I mean, I don't want to continue with Wednesday and Thursday. You know how to do it now, and you please do it by yourself. Okay. So George is also here. Thank you, guys, all of you. I hope you can do this type of backtest. If you do the backtest right that like that way, you will be. I mean, so confident, brother. Trust me, you will be confident. You will understand which parallel cap you are going to mark, which one you are not going to mark, which liquidity is important, which one is not important. Okay. Hi bro, can you please check list for entries in macros? Hi bro, can you please show daily bias? How to see? Berlin, I will do that tomorrow. I promise, brother. If I am alive, then I will do it tomorrow. Trust me, brother. I didn't take my lunch. I didn't take my dinner. I didn't take my breakfast. Whole day I am in hunger. I was outside. I just when I was tweeting, I was outside. Okay, I just came home, just just fresh. I got fresh. I started my streaming. Okay, I didn't eat anything. Now I hope you guys will let me go. Okay, I'm very hungry right now, and I will do it tomorrow. I have can please tell a checklist for the entries in macros. Macro, I love to use 950 to 1010 macro, 1050 to 1110 macro, 150 to 210 macro, 250 to 310 macro. That four macro actually works perfectly for me. I mean, rest of the macros, they're different, very tricky. I got tricked so many times by those macros. I love these four macros because they're very easy to read. Okay. Another shop because everything is perfect. Everything is perfect, but I was outside. I was busy actually. Okay, so thanks for being with me, guys. I think it is insightful for you guys, and yeah, Berlin. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I will talk about the weekly bias, everything I will talk about, and I promise I will not going to see my chart without you. I will open my chart in front of you, and I will do everything what I do every weekend in front of you with all of you guys. Tomorrow, maybe at 8:30 New York local time. I will do that with all of you guys. Okay. I do this back test all days after PM session is finished. I like it. I'm very happy. Thank you, Hans. Please have some fursat. Okay, okay, okay. FX, I'm just going to complete my session today. Tomorrow I will start at 8:30 for the weekly bash. Okay, and for the rest of the thing. Thank you guys. Thanks for being with me. See you guys.